everyone, and welcome to my lifestyle channel. I'm Reina Creole, and this is La Vida de Reina Creole. And in today's video, I'm actually going to review one of what I like to call the most disrespectful bakeries in Orlando, more specifically in Walt Disney World. Now, before you get a little like, what do you mean disrespectful? Were they rude? No. Over on my pop culture channel, whenever I come across, because I'm such a foodie, whenever I come across some food that is so good, it is just downright disrespectful how good it looks, because you just have to partake of it. They just don't respect the fact that, you know, you're trying to maintain, you know, trying not to give in, but it's so disrespectfully good, you just have to partake of it. And the disrespectful thing that I'm reviewing today is going to be Gideon's Bakehouse, located in downtown Disney. Well, used to be known as downtown Disney. Now it's Disney Springs, which is the shopping district in Walt Disney World. But before I start to get to that, please do me a big, huge favor. Please hit that subscribe button and also hit that notification bell so you're notified when your girl has some new material, new content out, and especially new reviews of disrespectful eats in the Orlando area. So with that, let's go ahead and get started. Now, I first heard of Gideon's Bakehouse, I want to say around December of last year, around Christmas or so. I was in, vacation in the Orlando area. And there was this bakery that people were lining up and waiting like 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6 hours to get, of all things, cookies. I didn't understand that. Now, see, your girl makes cookies from scratch all the time. And I've had bakery cookies, and they're okay, but usually I go to bakeries to get cake. Cake and petit fours and stuff like that. Not really cookies, because I haven't really been impressed. But people kept talking about these freaking cookies, and I couldn't even get in line to even go to Gideon's in December because it was so backed up that literally the place shut down. So I figured, what the heck. So anyway, fast forward. Now I live in the Orlando area, and I'm like, okay, I'm not burning up vacation time, so why don't I just go and check out what this whole Gideon's Bakehouse thing is about. Now, they do have another location, I'm gonna put that in quotes, somewhere in the Orlando area. I don't know specifically, but I'm probably gonna put a pop-up in this video as to where specifically it is. And it's kind of like, from what I understand, they have a booth and they bring their handcrafted cookies there to sell. So apparently word of mouth got around. Now they're crazily in demand, and once they found out that they were bringing the concept for Gideon's Bakehouse to Disney Springs, apparently that's when it really started to pop off. So your girl had to check it out, not only because I moved to the area, but because I heard for the Flavors of Florida celebration, they have one of my favorite citrus fruit desserts, and they have a cookie and a cake that is key lime pie flavor. Now, your girl makes key lime pie from scratch. So I had to see exactly how good this was. I get there in the morning, I want to say about 9:30ish. To get in line, it's already, from what I'd heard at the time, about an hour wait. And I got in line, I want to say, a little bit around the corner from Morimoto Asia, which is right next to Gideon's Bakehouse. Waiting in the hot sun, people are just happy, to just wait around to get these, cookies. I'm thinking maybe I should have joined the virtual queue, but anyway. I keep getting told in the line, it's worth the wait, it's awesome, you're gonna love it. I'm like, yeah, okay, after waiting for what eventually became 90 minutes, these cookies had better be freaking good, something I've never, tasted before. They better be outright freaking disrespectful. Okay, 90 minutes goes by. I am finally allowed inside Gideon's Bakehouse. Now let me tell you, there's really, Gideon's Bakehouse, I want to say the theming, because the theming is pretty much what grabs you. It just looks like this dusty building from the outside. I mean, purposely themed that way with like a gargoyle looking over. It's like, okay, what kind of shtick is this? You go inside and no joke, literally, the place is like a cross between The Nightmare Before Christmas and Beetlejuice, I want to say. It looks like if Edgar Allan Poe had an idea of what a bakery should look like, that's exactly what the place looks like. So if you, as you can see in the video that I'm showing here, you can see exactly how just creepy cool it looks in here, from the decor to the artwork and, you know, all of that. Okay, so you're probably like, Reina, whatever about the decor. What about the food? Okay, I'm getting to that, because part of the reason that makes this place so freaking cool is the decor, but then they have the disrespectful eats that's there. The most disrespectful, number one, being the half-pound cookies that they have. And it's kind of like the cookie dough. They just have this general cookie dough that they make, which is delicious, whatever they want to make it from, and roll it in these toppings or whatever. So it's literally like a pound, half a pound cookie. You're only allowed to purchase 6, I believe, per party at a time, but the limited edition flavors, you can only get 2, which means your girl was limited to only 2 of the key lime pie. So yeah, no problem. So once your girl got up front, I got my 2 key lime pie cookies. I got me a slice of the key lime cake, which the cakes look delicious. I don't think I've seen cakes like this since, I want to say, I was in Manhattan a couple of years ago, past an artisan bakery. I mean, we're talking like that high, and just beautiful pieces of art, so full of sugar, so disrespectfully good. All right, so you had it. Amazing. So get my cookies, get my cake, I check out. Checkout looks really cool. I think they only do this in the morning, because when I went there in the evening, they didn't have this particular effect. Maybe they turned it off, I don't know, but it was pretty freaking cool. So anyway, get my cookies, get my cake, wait till I get home, and I try them, and just, the key lime is amazing. Key lime is absolutely amazing. It literally tastes like they took the key lime pie that I made from scratch, shoved it in a cookie with white chocolate chips, disrespectfully dense, delicious, sugary good, and it's amazing. The key lime pie cake, same thing. Not dry, moist, crazy, crazy, crazy amounts of frosting. Just absolutely, absolutely delicious. And very much worth the $9 a slice for the cake. So the cakes are $9 a slice. The cookies are $6 a piece. So in total, I want to say, I think I spent like, what, 19. I think I spent like about $22 with tax and everything by the time I got out of there. And I gotta say, it was absolutely worth it. Is it worth waiting 90 minutes to get in the morning to get cookies? It depends. I didn't like waiting that long. So the second week I came back and I actually got in the virtual line. Now with the virtual line, what you do is you go up to one of the Gideon's Bakehouse people, you get on the list, you give them their phone number, they text you, let you know that you're on the list. They text you again to let you know that your place is coming up soon. And then they text you to say, go ahead and get in line. So when you come back, you go to the sign where you check in for your virtual queue. And they, check your number, all of that, and then put you in a part of the line where you wait for maybe about 15 minutes tops. It's not very long at all. So you can go in, get your eats, and you're not sitting there waiting in the hot, hot sun. So frankly, I say if you're there early enough, I want to say you're probably lining up around 9 o'clock, which is the time that the garage opens at Disney Springs. Go ahead, get in line, wait the hour to get your stuff. If you get to Disney Springs by 10 o'clock, forget it. After 10 o'clock, get in the virtual line. Get in the virtual line, go do all the stuff that you want to do, and when you get notified, come back and get your cookies. Because the waiting time just exponentially explodes after 10 p.m. Excuse me, 10 a.m. And if there's any limited edition cookies that you want, you need to be either in line or signed up for the virtual queue by, I want to say, yeah, to be safe, I'm going to say 10 a.m. I'm going to say 10 a.m. So you get in line, you can get there, because once they run out of the limited edition, it is gone. And the key line items are only going to be there until, I believe, August 12th, which is when the Flavors of Florida Festival is going to end at Disney Springs. There's also, cold brew coffee you can get, soda that you can get while you're there. The service is amazing. The cast members there at Gideon's Bakery are great. They're great. They make you feel really welcoming. They make you actually feel like it's okay to spend $6 on a half-pound cookie, or $9 on a very sizable slice of cake. You can even buy a Gideon's candle, which is some obscene amount of money. I wouldn't pay for it. I would just pay to get the cookies and the cake. That's it. Get that instead. Great place. Like I said, definitely put it on your list if you are going to be visiting Disney Springs. It's a great side excursion to do and to take. If anything, just to see how wonderfully themed the inside of the Bakehouse is. And there's actually a special little creepy history as to how it came about. I'm not going to tell you about it. Go to Gideon's Bakehouse, or go to the website for Gideon's Bakehouse, which I have put in the description box, so you can find out about it for yourself. Okay, so with that said, that is your girl's review of Gideon's Bakehouse. It is definitely on the disrespectful eats list for this channel, approved by me. So let me know in the comments, are you interested in checking out Gideon's Bakehouse? Is it on your list for your next trip here, or is it just, I can't risk my insulin shooting up out of nowhere to try it out? Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear from you. And like I said, I'm a foodie. One of my favorite lifestyle things to do is to try food, and there are so many varieties of things to try with respect to food in the Orlando area. I would probably say Orlando Metro has just an amazing amount of eats. I would say second to Miami, definitely ahead of Tampa, St. Pete. That's just me. Jacksonville, forget it. I don't count them. I don't count them again. All right, so again, thank you so much for checking out this video. Please do hit this like button if you like the video, and drop me a comment. I'd love to hear from you, especially some suggestions about other places around Orlando, not necessarily Disney, but the Orlando area to check out and see if they make my list of disrespectful eats. All right, well, thank you so much. Take care, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.